Hi everybody, Katie here again with a really big update this time. If you've been following along my Tarlov Cyst Disease journey, then this is kind of the moment I've been waiting for. Surgery week is here. I head out to Dallas tomorrow. I'm feeling all the things. I'm nervous, I'm hopeful. I've had moments of oh, what am I doing? And then I've had moments of like, okay, I just want to get this over with. I want to help my body heal so that I can get on the right path. And now it's finally here. So I will try to do as much videoing as I can with my travel. I have a 3-hour plane ride to Dallas, and my husband and my mother are coming with me. So hopefully that will help the plane ride. Generally, I can do pretty well sitting, but I won't be able to recline. So I'm a little nervous about that because I usually do recline, and 3 hours is kind of a long time. So we'll see how traveling goes. I'll try to keep you updated there. And then I've got, as soon as I get there the next day, I've got my pre-op appointment with the neurosurgeon and then with the hospital. And that's all I've got that day. So we're going to, do grocery shopping and kind of just get ready for the week. And then the following day is my surgery. So I will, again, try to keep you as updated as possible because I'm hopeful that I'm going to be in a good place and that, mentally and physically that I will have everything that I need. And, I'm just ready for my body to heal and take care of itself and do what it needs to do so that I can move to the other side of this journey. All right, friends, travel day is officially here. I am packed. Yes, I have fit everything into this little carry-on, and then I also have just this little backpack that I'm kind of using as my purse for 10 days, which in my mind is kind of insanity because I'm a pageant girl and I tend to always overpack and generally bring about 50 million pairs of shoes. So I'm wearing my most comfortable little tennis shoes and that's it. And I've got a lot of joggers and t-shirts and pajamas. And pro packing tip, roll them and you get a lot more space. So I've got a lot of stuff in here. Anything else I need, I figure we can always pick up once we get there, but I'm feeling ready. So heading to the airport soon. Yeah, I'm ready to get this over with. Okay, we have arrived at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. My recommendation, if you are coming here, make sure you have your car rental already because the line is insanely long, and I don't know if it's normally like that or I know there were some other cancellations and stuff, but it's insane. So make sure you get your car rental. Hi everybody. So my pre-op appointments were this morning, and I got to meet Dr. Fagenbaum and some of his staff and the hospital, and I'm just back at the hotel now because yesterday's travel was kind of a lot, and I'm just kind of relaxing, getting ready for the big day tomorrow. But Dr. F's office is awesome, his staff is great. It was so good to talk to him and just get to hear firsthand from him what he's going to be doing tomorrow, and I just feel so much better. So I'm ready to get this done. So ready. Okay, surgery is officially done. I'm laying flat now for my first 24 hours. I've got this amazing pain pump that has become my best friend, and they just gave me some Tylenol as well. Had a popsicle because I'm on clear liquid, or not clear, but liquid diet. Honestly feeling pretty good. Everything has gone really well so far. The staff and the nurses and every single person that I have encountered has been beyond amazing. Just so nice, so personable, fun. We laughed a lot. Totally calmed my nerves. I saw Dr. Fagenbaum before my surgery, and then he kept my family very informed. There is an app that my husband downloaded, and every step of the way he was updated. I apparently had 7 cysts. Originally he thought maybe 5 or 6, but he said that there was a 7th that snuck in there, and he went ahead and fixed that one too. It was small, but he took care of it. So yeah, things are going really well. I have some pain in my lower back where the incision is. It's just kind of a little burning and a little bit of pain, but like I said, I'm keeping it managed really well. Waking up from anesthesia was great. The nurses have been all amazing. They're tending to my every need, and I'm comfortable. So I'm hoping that things just continue to go up from here, but I'm gonna take a nice snooze. My husband and my mom were here. They just left to go get some dinner, so I'm going to take a nice little nap and just hope that things keep going up from here. So feeling good, and thanks for you know, all of the support and kind of following along this journey. I'll try to continue to keep you posted. Coming at you with another check-in one day after surgery. Today was a big day. It was a big day. So I started off the day laying flat, continuing that, and then in the morning they started elevating me, and throughout the day I went up a little bit more. So I started at 15 degrees, and then by kind of late afternoon I ended up at 45-degree angle, and that went really well. I mean, it felt, I got a little weird feeling just because when you're laying flat like that for so long, and after the anesthesia, and I'm on so many different meds that my body is not used to, antibiotics, muscle relaxers, painkillers, all of that, that I think that just at one point kind of came crashing on me. And then I started walking. I got to walk today. My mom and physical therapy came and helped me walk up and down the halls. I even took a few steps up and down the staircase, and it went really, really well. So I'm feeling really good. Most of my pain is really the incision site, just because I was laying on it for so long and even kind of sitting in bed. But I do have the ice machine here. Got a good ice machine. I have it turned off right now because it's kind of loud, but that's very helpful just in giving that kind of cooling on the incision site. But things are going good. So day 1 after surgery went as planned. I'm hoping to get discharged tomorrow. Officially discharged. I've got my badge of honor, Tarlov Cyst Disease, little kind of rubber bracelet that the doctor's office gave me when they discharged me. I'm calling it my badge of honor. I will wear this with pride. Those of you going through this, I hope that you are finding this to be helpful for you, because I know how scary it is, no matter where you're at. If you're just newly diagnosed, if you are waiting for that call to schedule surgery, or if you're waiting for, to travel for surgery, it's terrifying every step of the way. I'm glad to now kind of be starting my new journey on the other side of that, but just listen to what they say and trust your gut. And I'm feeling really good and hopeful. I'm just trying to keep the most positive attitude I can. I'm hopeful that things are just going to keep going up from here. All right, thought I would do another check-in since being discharged and back at the hotel. Today is, what is today? Monday. Today is Monday. I had surgery on Wednesday. I was discharged on Friday afternoon and got back to the hotel and have just been really trying to listen to my body. So the one thing that I've been doing that I feel like is a really good piece of advice for anybody that's going to be going through this or is currently or whatnot is to give yourself one goal for each day to accomplish something. And no matter how big or small that goal is, just give yourself one task. So when I got back to the hotel the next day, which was Saturday, I was told I could shower. So that was my goal and task for that day, was to give myself a shower, dry my hair, just, get that feeling back once you know, can clean yourself up a little bit. And that did take quite a bit out of me. So I rested a lot of that day, walked around just kind of in the hotel room to get up and moving, but I got a little lightheaded after that, so I listened to my body. My next day on Sunday, my goal was to get outside and walk around down by the pool area and just get some fresh air, get that sun on my skin. And that was accomplished. I was thrilled. I actually did that a few times. Just walking was so nice. And I went up and down the stairs, took it very, very slow. That was the task that I completed yesterday. So today, I think the goal is there's a pharmacy at the end of our parking lot that's a little walk away. So my mom and I want to go visit that and pick up a few things that we need. So that's the goal for today. If I can accomplish one thing and then I spend the rest of the day kind of resting, recouping, walking around, you know, short distances, then I'm okay with that. I feel accomplished and I feel like I'm continuing to move myself forward. I just need to remind myself to take it easy. Slow and steady wins the race. I can't stress that enough. The rules they give you are no BLT, so no bending, lifting, or twisting. Literally the most difficult thing ever. You don't realize how much you do that on a daily basis, especially the twisting. I mean, even when you like go to grab the toilet paper, or you get something out of the cabinet, or you're laying in bed and you go grab something off of the nightstand. Like, it's just so hard to not do that. So I'm really, really trying to listen though and keep my trajectory, my momentum up with this recovery and just taking it slow and steady. Officially cleared for takeoff. Had my 1 week post-op appointment this morning. It went really well. I will say the ride there, I didn't drive, was kind of rough. Sitting right now, I didn't have much problem sitting prior. I only am having problems sitting right now because I'm having surgical site pain and like on both sides of where my incision is, where the muscles were kind of torn into and whatnot. That's just where I'm having the pain, and I'm kind of terrible about taking painkillers. I just don't like the way they make me feel, and I have like, yeah, I just am weird about that. So I'm only taking ibuprofen and muscle relaxers, and I need to up my game on that. I totally know that. I've got a 2-3 hour flight home, so I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm gonna try to do my best to prepare my body for it. I got to put my pin on Dr. Fagenbaum's map, even though there were definitely some others in my area. I just added it to the cluster. I was so proud to do that. It's like my rite of passage. I'm officially on the other side now and starting my new journey to recovery at home, and I can't wait to be there. So homeward bound. Yes. I'm home and in my own bed, and it feels so good. I missed my kitty cats, my husband. My mom is staying with me for the next like 2 weeks just to help me recoup while he's working and all of that. So but it just feels so good to be home. My little kitties, I miss them so much. But this will be the last video for this video, and I just wanted to kind of follow up and let you know how that went. Travel was tough, not gonna lie. You gotta prepare yourself for traveling. If you are going through this and you're having surgery and you are, even if you're driving, but if you're flying especially like I did, then you really have to prepare your body. There was a lot of waiting around at the airport, and then even just, I was on a 2-hour flight. It was tough. If you can, my recommendation is to splurge for the upgraded first class seats. The chair reclined just enough where I was comfortable, and it was just wide enough where I could kind of sit where I was taking pressure off of my tailbone. Highly recommend. Find those areas where you can save, but those areas where you can splurge, highly recommend first class seats. Also, I use Delta, and so I downloaded their app and I requested a wheelchair service. I think the doctor's office actually recommends you do that too, but totally worth that too. That was a free service. We tipped the person that was wheeling me around, but they had a wheelchair waiting for me in Dallas, and then they had one waiting for me in Detroit when we landed. And I don't know if I would have been able to do all that kind of walking after that traveling, especially. highly recommend that. Yeah, today I'm just recouping. Yesterday was a long day. My body was feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it today. So I'm going to just take this weekend and really rest and recoup. Listen to their orders of no bending, lifting, or twisting. They say you really shouldn't do that for 12 weeks. The example that the nurse gave me was even just something as simple as grabbing something off of a shelf at a grocery store could put you into a flare-up right now. So trying to listen to that, as hard as it is, I know I mentioned that already, but and really listening to my body again, and knowing that this is a little bit of a longer recovery than most surgeries. I'm only a little over a week out, so I have to remind myself of that and not get so frustrated, because I do get really frustrated easy when I can't do things, because I'm just so on the go and I'm ready to be back on the go. But I'm in this to put my body in a good place in the future, so I'm really just trying to take this time while I have it to do everything I can. I hope that you found this video to be insightful. Again, if you're going through this, best advice, listen to your body. Best advice, keep a positive mindset. Really, that's going to help aid in your recovery. So I'm trying to stay positive, reflect on all the things that you can do and not the things that you can't do right now. So I've got a lot of really great coloring books I'm going to work on, and I actually published 2 children's books, so I'm working on the 3rd book in the series. I can write from bed just as easily, so I'm going to be doing that and really focusing on the things that I can do. And then hopefully I'll be back to me in no time. But I'll do another follow-up video in a couple weeks just to let you know kind of how recovery is going. But hopefully you found this video to be insightful, and feel free to ask me any questions that you have. And thank you so much for all of your well wishes and your support. And know that I'm right there with you, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.